Well, you want to do a video of the door? You've done so much work in like the year that I've been away.
Yep, I got a new door. Got the ceiling in. I think the last time you were here, we showed putting the porch floor down.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know it's been forever. Everybody's probably thought, oh, she's not even doing the house anymore.
Yep,
but it's because you moved away.
Yeah.
But it's still here. I'm still working on it.
And I figure, you know, this would have been several videos, so we can do several videos here.
And I've been doing a lot of work on this side of the house, which we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's the same as over there. So I mean, how much scraping does everybody want to see?
You know, the thing that I think is most cool is the doorway. It looks so complete.
This door was custom made, special ordered, because apparently every door in the country now is 80 inches. This door, being 1925, or the opening anyway, is 84 inches. Now, the old door, which probably nobody's going to remember, only came to about this high.
Yeah, there's
and
a
there
board.
was a piece of wood there. And I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I had to have this one special made by Larson, and it was freaking expensive.
Oh, man.
But it's super nice. This has the weather strip on it is magnetic.
I've never seen a door so cool as
like
this.
a freaking refrigerator.
Yeah.
And there it is. It's just
it's like
it's like a refrigerator.
And it has like it moves in and out.
And because the door's aluminum.
Yeah.
I got a little bit. You know, it's got these bottom pieces that fit down to fit tight. So there's a little bit of caulking I want to do. But other than that, there's like no light that comes.
Oh, and
and the screen.
The screen.
You know, it's got two glass ones.
It's got a roll in here.
Yeah, and the screen is hooked to the top of the window. So when you pull the window down, the screen comes with it.
It is so, that is so cool.
So there's no, putting the screen up and down your regularly. It's kind of hooked to it. I really like that. Yeah, so it's got some good features.
And it just rolls up in that little
right
spool up here.
Yeah. And it came with two closers.
Oh, yeah.
And I put one on when I originally put it in, and it worked great. And I thought, do I even need the other one? And then I thought, you know what? It came with it. I'm putting it on.
You know, I probably did, because, you know, you have so many doors that they go kind of wobbly.
Oh, and another thing is it came with the handle, and I can see I'm going to have to tighten it up a little bit. Oh, it's shut good.
So no more of that handle that has those screws that you're going to rip your knuckles on?
This handle, it could go either way. Right or left.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I had to put it on this way because I'm opening from the left instead of this way. But, and then my doorbell.
I know. I thought that was so cool.
It had I don't know if anybody remembers that wooden one.
Yeah.
I think we showed that. But I seen this one. Now I don't have the chimes hooked up yet.
Yeah.
And it's not hooked to the transformer yet, so it's not actually functional. But the wires are hooked up to it. And when it is functional, this outer ring is going to light up.
Nice.
So if you come up to a dark, you know where the doorbell is. I also have the light for this. I just haven't put it on yet because I want to do another coat of blue.
Oh, you want to show the light?
Yeah, we can do that in a second. And then as you can see, I got to put trim around it.
Yeah.
But I ain't so worried about that because at the end, I'll do those little piddly things. Right now, it's all about getting something done on the side.
Did you have this done by the time I was here last? I think you did this more recently.
I can't remember.
I know, it's like...
I can't remember if this was done or not.
I love how crisp it is, though, because, like, the quality...
Oh, when you get all that old paint off.
Yeah, and...
Well, when we get to the side, up on top, it hasn't been touched, and that's a great reminder of how the entire place was.
You know...
And that side is the last biggest thing to do.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm about to sneeze.
It's on top of the hill. Once I get that side done, I'm over the hump, and it's downhill from there.
It's easy. Well,
I know it's been a long time since we've done a video, but like I say, it hasn't gone anywhere. It's still going to keep going.
You know,
I still have,
I
got to doll that up somehow. Oh, I don't think anybody's seen the steps because I just recently put these in.
And you know what? This is kind of like going pretty quick, so we could put all the whole front porch in as one thing, maybe, I didn't know how much we'd have to talk about. Oh wait, but you can show the light later too. Then.
Oh yeah, when we go back inside, we'll.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only just waiting to get rid of this.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's money you just bought.
Yeah, but in the end, when it's all done, I'll go back through everything, And, you know, there's going to be touch-up.
Yep, yep.
I'll probably put another coat of paint right on these things.
It already looks so nice. I don't think you had the new A-frames up last time either. I see you have a little...
Yeah, I can see it's been so long. I can't remember what we showed everybody.
I see you have a little angle bracket.
I put a little angle bracket on the top of every one of those.
Okay.
All the way up. And I'm doing the same on the other side. It just, you tie that all together. I could, before I did any of that, if I tried pulling on those brackets, it would have just pulled them right off. Now, I can go out there and hang from them. They're that solid.
And I remember the wood up here was all messed up.
Well, they're behind all of this are giant beams. They're like 2x10s. They were gone. They were gone about up to this point. I mean, non-existent.
Yeah.
Gone. All of this was rotted away. I had to replace, when I worked on this entire wall was gone.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
I had the beam up here supporting the roof, and this was completely gone. I had to go all the way down to nothing and start back over.
And this floor was gone because
that was all
because they had that stupid trough thing up there that just dumped water in here.
Yeah, what originally happened is that water was being dumped out on top of this porch ceiling.
Yeah.
Which then ran across over to those beams.
And just went into them.
Out, which then dumped all the water on top of this, which just rotted all of this out.
So did you use that wood from the basement for all this, right?
All of this.
You were actually able to do that?
Obviously, I had to buy that.
Yeah.
Because this is treated.
Yep.
And we didn't have.
Is this pine?
I think it is pine.
Okay, yeah.
But it is treated.
It looks nice.
I made sure to buy treated wood. And
I'm glad it's not all green.
Well, and eventually it's going to be this.
Yeah.
See, these boards are actually
original.
The old porch floor boards that I saved. And they look like this because I bought that tinted Thompson's. That's what this is.
Thompson's water seal?
Yeah.
You can see the difference in like the grain.
Yeah.
I really love that.
I don't know how old if that was original porch flooring or not, I don't know, but I had pieces and I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep them.
You know, I think it probably is original.
It might be. I think all of this actually was original.
Yeah.
I don't think certainly the people that were living here didn't replace it.
Yeah. You know, I really like how you went with, because I think, wasn't it my idea to have the trough be angled? Because I think we were talking about that.
Rain gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I had to make that because of the craftsman style.
Yeah, it just doesn't look.
The style is these open rafters.
It doesn't look right to have,
In like magazines that have craftsman style homes, because I did this. I went and looked through those to see how they handled the front of their houses without rain gutters. And if you'll notice in those pictures, none of those craftsman houses have any rain gutters.
Yeah.
They just let it fall off. And which is great and all, but when it's raining out and you're trying to go down the steps, you're just getting showered with water. Which is why I thought, how about just a short one?
Yep.
And so I thought, you know what, if I were to take this shape, just like cut it out and put it up there. So
and that was just an idea that I suggested, and you ran with it and you made it beautiful. Like the
yeah, so now I get the best of both worlds. I have a gutter for where you walk under, and then the rest is still open the way this craftsman style is.
And you told me, I didn't really initially notice, but you had put a bunch of metal in there.
Completely lined with aluminum because it's just a wooden gutter I made. I mean, how long is that?
Yeah.
So I thought I'll at least put some aluminum in there to try to make it last longer. You know,
at least until you sell it.
Yeah.
For $1 million.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Original house numbers. I just bought a gold paint marker pen.
Yeah.
And just kind of went over it and stuck them back on.
Oh, nice. This is beautiful. And you painted.
Put the mailbox up. I don't think anybody's seen that.
No, I don't think they have either.
When I originally got here, there was a bunch of wood downstairs, sort of like a 4x4 with that temporary wall that we ended up tearing out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, well, that wood's perfect. I just cut that up and make a post out of it.
It's like a 3x3 post or whatever.
Yeah, it's not quite 4x4.
Yeah, it's not
a
quite.
Funky size.
Somebody must have been saving money on making that lumber smaller.
Yeah. And I thought, you know what? It's just holding up the mailbox. Good enough.
I like how you used you said it was like some cheap leftover paint that somebody bought the wrong color of, right?
Oh, that gray.
Yeah.
You know, everybody does gray.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll do gray. And then I went to, I think I went to Walmart, and here somebody had mixed up the wrong color.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
was like $5 for the
Oh,
gallon.
yeah.
And I looked at it, and I'm like, that's good enough gray.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And I'm not really doing gray everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rest of the foundation, I'm just leaving it as. It stops right there on both
Yeah.
sides.
I think that looks beautiful.
Yeah, I don't
especially
need to-
for that.
And there's hardly any of it exposed anyway.
Yep.
There's more on the other side because the ground goes away, but I'm not gonna.
Well, pretty much anywhere you have cinder block, you could just do that because there's not that much out here.
Yeah. That, you can see the way that is. That was screwed up a lot more. This somehow was like pushed way in.
Yeah.
So I had boards out here with clamps, and I
Really?
hooked the back of it, and I started clamping. And
Oh, wow.
I pulled the whole thing forward.
That's so
to
fun.
kind of try to line it up as
Yeah,
best
yeah.
I could, and that was as best as I could get it. But I mean, the porch is still rock solid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that doesn't really affect, the stability of it much. But
That's pretty funny.
yeah, I started on the other side, and then I got tired of. I had a cement block that I kept standing on to get up into the porch.
Yeah.
So I got tired of that. One day, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna
Yep.
put the steps in.
You know, I love these steps.
All of this is wood you either brought over or stuff that was reclaimed, except for these. Because I had to buy this because that's treated because it's sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
And, can you see in there?
Yeah, I
I've
can.
actually got 4 of these.
Yeah, I see them.
Because I thought 2 was not enough, so I bought enough to make 4 of those. That way
Yeah.
it's rock solid.
And because you don't know, like maybe you have to be taking tile up that or something like that. You have to be loading a refrigerator up and
Right,
down that.
yeah.
It's gonna have to, yeah.
And I screwed all to the deck, solid as a rock. I even put where these pieces get screwed to.
Yeah.
On the other side of that, on each one, is another block I put
Oh,
in there.
okay.
Just for more stability.
Let's see.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, you might be able to see that. Can you
Oh yeah, I see them.
Yeah. And I thought to really make them nice, because a lot of steps wouldn't have this front piece on.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought, I'm going to do that. And then I drove by John's place and looked at his steps, and his is the same way.
Oh, nice.
Really
yeah.
nice and finished.
Well, I think it actually adds to the carpenter style or a craftsman style. Yeah, that's it. Craftsman style aesthetic.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be able to see through. And
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it looked nice that way. And if you'll notice, this bottom board is not actually touching the
Oh, so it's not gonna rot away.
I purposely did that
You-
to keep it up off of the ground.
You are a
little bit.
bloody smart man.
This is touching the ground.
Yeah.
But that's not.
You know, it's funny. I was even wondering, well, what about the front piece? Well, you got that
Yeah.
covered already.
I made sure that was off the ground.
Because that half inch, that quarter inch will make like a 20-year difference on that.
Yeah. So now the only thing touching the ground is the treated stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not perfectly level and all.
Yeah.
I mean, I purposely angled.
It
the
looks
steps to
beautiful,
go
though.
forward a little bit for runoff.
You know, I could see a family in 20 years living in this house and having
totally.
like their family reunion pictures on the front porch.
Totally a family house.
Yep.
I've had people. What do you want to sell it for? I'm here by myself. This is way too big for one person.
Yep.
And the plan was, and I'm getting to be an older guy now, so the plan was this was going to be some retirement money.
Yeah.
Now I figure I got like 4 more years. That side is the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to go over there, or is that a separate video?
Well, I'd say I get a few shots looking at this, and then we save that for another video clip.
Oh, hey, as long as we're still on the porch, let's go
Yeah.
and take a look at that light.
I mean, because you've gotten so much done, I figure I might as well just... Well, you know what? Yeah, we can make it all one video.
See now the chimes for that doorbell. Remember they were right here?
Yeah?
And here's the wire for the doorbell.
Yeah.
Now I still have the chimes, I just haven't put it in yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And the transformer for that is still downstairs.
Okay, cool.
So it should all be functional. But anyway, as far as that porch light goes, I went and bought myself, it was the only one appropriate style I could find.
Yeah.
It was a bit pricey, but it's nice. And I don't mind spending money on things like that, because it's all those little details that people see that go, oh wow, this is nice.
Oh, how the heck do you mute this? Oh, you just play. Oh, so I couldn't find mute on that thing when I'm trying to record. Oh, it's in the middle there.
You know, nothing makes it crappier than crappy handles and crappy fixtures and shit like that.
Because that's the stuff that you look at and that's the stuff that you touch.
Well,
I think that's pretty good.
Now, this all has glass.
Yeah.
And the glass, so, I mean, there's the Craftsman style right there. And then the glass is actually tinted. Because I took this out for the first time the other day. And it's like a amberish.
Oh, it's that kind of glass.
And for some reason it says facing
face to outside.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
Well, one side would have more grime accepting. So this would be easier to clean.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know, and then of course that's the piece that goes there, and then there's side pieces.
Oh, that's so
not
cool.
Gonna be able to see the ball.
Yeah. I'm actually working on a piece of stained glass that's going to use some of that glass at the glass shop.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to do the paint before I put that. I mean, I could put it on. But
Yeah.
Just easier to have it off the paint.
Yeah, because then you might get paint on it,
right.
Or it might even add hecticness of having to remove it. Or here's something else. What if that light breaks? You remove it, and then there's like a square where you didn't paint.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Or you pull it off and the paint stuck to the thing, so now you're pulling chips off.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt Jay Leno's garage.
Right. So that's the light. That's pretty much the porch, other than the trim, like I say.
It was.
But here's an interesting thing. You can see that little line?
Yeah?
And then there's another one here. Well, see, all this material is original. This is all original material.
Really?
And this got so soaked that it was like that. It was super cupped.
Did you have to cut it?
It was like, I can either buy a new piece or I can try to salvage the original. So what I did is I took boards of my clamps, clamped it straight, which cracked it. So then I filled those cracks on the back side with glue.
Yeah.
So then after that hardened, you take the clamps off and now it stays straight.
What, you didn't fill it with Durham's Rock Hard Water Putty?
I did not. No more Durham's. I've actually switched to all-purpose Bondo.
I like that,
Which works really well. And Walmart used to sell it. They don't sell it no more.
Oh, of course.
So now the last batch I had, I just bought off of eBay. You can get a cord for like $7.
It's almost like in the next video when we go there, you're gonna have to tell your story about Larson deciding not to sell the storm windows.
Larson storm windows. I got 3 more on the other side, and I've been buying them as I go along.
Yeah.
It's just financially easier.
These
and
same
Larson
ones?
stopped making storm windows. And as far as I know, there's only 2 or 3 other companies in the entire freaking country now that make storm windows. It's like they don't want you to have storm windows anymore.
Yeah.
They want you to just buy a new window. And I'm already so far into this that that ain't happening.
Yeah.
I'm getting storm windows. So I got 3 more on the other side. I'm trying to work with a different company to get those. But I wish I'd have known.
Well, you know what? How about I just get some shots looking around at the house, and then we can all fit into one video. Okay. I know I keep going back and forth thinking about what and what, but it would be easier.
We're just going to go look at that. Obviously, I got the top. Oh, another interesting thing. You'll notice the top doesn't have that board across the top.
Yeah.
Remember that board we put there?
Did you use it for something else?
Those white pieces?
That was a good use.
That's what that is.
Yeah, that was a good use.
Well, see, originally, I was going to box all of this in.
Yeah.
But then when I did this side, I did that side like that, and I liked the way it looked so much that I decided to go back to the original 25 look with the open rafters.
Because it just works better, honestly.
And that is the style, you know?
Hey, you know what? I think I made this one long clip so I don't have to edit it at all.
Let's go around and look at the other side.
Hey, that's going to save me so much time and stuff. Oh, man.
On the other side, we can remind people just how bad this place was peeling.
Yeah.
I've got the top. This is the only section left. So let's go over there. I've got most of this taken care of. Now, as you can see, that's what the entire house was like.
Yep.
The whole frickin' thing, every square inch of it. And you can see I've got a big swack of this done. I just got to start working on the top now. I still have to, I left that like that because right now my main concern is just getting the bulk.
Yeah.
I'll come back. I already bought the tub. I showed you the tub of the window glazing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to take all that out, reglaze it. Then I'll come back and paint and prime. But I left it like that because I got the glazing to do.
Do you think the shingles on this side are still good esse to last for a few more months, or?
This will get redone.
Yeah,
it'll have to be because those are shot. They're as bad as all the other ones.
Well, because these shingles here were from the past, because they didn't put them on last time. These are from 2 times ago.
Yeah, God knows how old these are.
Because
they are just shot.
They're probably from the 70s.
And there's another. Give me the camera. I want to show everybody something that needs to be fixed along with the shingles.
Yeah.
And it's this flashing up here that I'm going to show everybody. You can see the way they got this flashing. It's just, it should be tight to the roof and then tucked under this board. So after this gets all torn apart, I'm going to loosen this board up so that I can fit the flashing underneath that and lay that on top of this new shingles. But like you can see this corner here, everybody, it's just destroyed. This needs to be replaced. So that's why, another reason why I'm going to replace that. Not only the shingles, but the flashing. And that window is not in bad shape. I got to replace this piece of glass, but like all this structure is good. Now come and look at this. This one is gone. I'm going to have to replace all of this.
Oh man, I can just see it.
Here's the trim piece that it's just shot.
Yep.
Here's this top lip piece. Look at that. It's just been destroyed.
Gosh.
This is destroyed. Look at the sill. That's gone. This is supposed to be one piece of wood.
Yeah.
But as bad as this looks, it's going to be easy to repair.
Yeah.
Because once this comes out, oh, look at this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so once that gets out, all of this will slide right out. I don't know if anybody remembers the one I did on the other side. It's going to be the same thing, real easy.
I'm pretty sure all the 1925 house fans remember that.
Yeah. So it needs to be repaired, but it shouldn't be that big a deal.
Yeah.
This stuff, it's had umpteen fucking things hooked to it and stapled over it over the years, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
This is
I was gonna say, it looks like once you sanded it, it came out pretty
That's
good.
Gonna be fine. This corner has all been fixed already, but I don't know if anybody remembers because we didn't do much video back here.
Yeah.
So you can see right here is the seam. So this board right here.
You replaced that?
Oh, it was just hanging and it was all rotted, so I had to replace that. This bottom board here, it's about that big.
I really can't blame you.
Wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Completely gone. And this bottom piece, up to a certain, I think it's up to there, wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Gone. So that's all been replaced and fixed, and it's now primed. That bracket's been re-secured. I got my little L bracket up there, so that's all tied together and secure. It's just now I just got to get up on that peak and start doing that.
Yeah.
But man, once this side is done, I am on the downhill slide.
Oh man.
Because the back compared to the side isn't going to be much of nothing. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you subtract the windows and all that, and I mean, you're only dealing with, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, obviously, this obviously needs a little bit of work. But,
Yeah.
But then, here's some spray foam I put in from the inside.
Oh, yeah,
like a year ago.
Funny how it goes all crackly and stuff on there.
I might go to the city because those are power lines.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to go to the city and say, hey, you know, I need to work close to those. Am I in danger?
Yeah.
And I don't want to freaking get hurt working on this.
No, and because that might be like 240 volts or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to. I'm smart enough. I'm not a genius, but I'm smart enough not to.
Yep.
With electricity.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually ask them
if they can move it.
It's like they got that big service loop in there.
Yeah.
I would actually like to raise that up a little bit.
Yeah.
And look at the cable wire. It's like inside right at the corner there.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be moved and raised up as well. It comes from the pole, but it's sitting right on that corner. I don't like, the power wire isn't, but the cable wire is.
And you said you were going to think later on whether or not you should do what you should do to the back here, because a porch is going to be expensive with all the wood prices. And
as you can see,
or a deck, I mean.
This obviously all has to go. Nothing about this is good anymore. And originally the plan was to put a new roof on it so that the underneath has a dry place. And then I was going to put a deck on the back so you could walk right out the door and have a deck. But I'm not so sure I'm going to do the deck anymore.
Yeah.
I might. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, if it turns out to where I can get a decent
valuation
of it, yeah. If I can get more for it by selling the house than the price of the wood, then maybe. But I don't know. I got to tear this all apart and see what it all looks like. Because this, I mean...
Oh, gosh.
It's like there's nothing...
Yeah. Well, this gravity is going to win with this building. It's going to win.
And I can guarantee you there was no engineer on this project.
No. Oh, the junkyard ladder's doing well, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I got that thing.
But this whole side, I don't know why, but this is going real fast. I know nobody knows this, but I've only been working on this for a month or two.
Really? Only a month?
Yeah. Like the other side, for some reason, seemed like it took forever.
Well, I get the feeling maybe they put more paint on the other side. And this one, it was kind of peeling off more, so maybe you're able to scrape it off easier.
It did come off pretty easy. But it's going fast, and I'm like so thankful for that, because the other side was so hard.
Oh gosh, it's a little warm out here.
Yep. So I think that is basically the update for this side.
Yeah.
And everybody's seen me scrape paint. It's the same deal.
And I guess maybe also get the town out here. Maybe can borrow their backhoe to pull that out, eh?
Yeah.
I think the town might actually dispose of that for you.
I don't understand why they ever put this here. Why wouldn't you put this right in the middle over there so that your post is hooked to the peak?
I don't know.
Why would you,
it really makes no sense.
Know, but...
Maybe they didn't want to put it near the air conditioner or something like that.
Oh, possibly.
I don't know.
And that's another thing. Do I replace the central air?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds like it's a load of complication. And
well, if I did that, I would have to call the air guys.
Yeah.
Because they got to charge those things. I don't have all that equipment. But I think
that's it.
Is the current situation of the home.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'm hoping to come back sometime in the fall, and maybe I can actually have some time to help you.
But for everybody watching who likes this, I mean, I'm still doing it, and it's not going anywhere.
Well, that's pretty much it, and that's 2023 summer.
Yep, there will be more.
Yep. Chipping away at the old stone?
Chipping away at that stone.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got everybody caught up.
The stone's about large gravel now.
Yes. And after that size, or that side, that stone's going to get smaller.
Yep.
We're at that top of the hill.
Hopefully we can come back out in fall, and if not, we'll get to come out back sometime.
Oh yeah, you will see more, for sure. May not be right away, but...
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.